here's 3 reasons why we can celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ, all from a biblical perspective. The word celebrate means to give thanks for, or to rejoice in, or to show honor. So the first reason, and this is important, when Jesus was born, God literally sent an army of angels, not a choir, an army of angels to celebrate his birth. If you look in Luke chapter 2, it specifically says that the army of angels showed up and they gave thanks for the birth of Jesus Christ. And God wanted us to know it, so he had shepherds available there to witness the birth of Jesus Christ. They went and verified it. Then they went and told everyone they knew about it. Now, the second reason specifically has to do with the fact that we don't know what day Jesus was born on. In the book of Matthew, it records that God literally led wise men to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ 6 months to almost 18 months after Jesus was born. The Bible tells us that God led them with a star, either a star, a celestial body like our sun, that God manipulated to lead them to celebrate the birth of Christ, or it was an angelic being, because the word star in some places is used for an angelic being in the Bible. Either way, God sent an angelic being or manipulated a celestial body to specifically lead the wise men to celebrate the birth of Christ by rejoicing and giving gifts. And even though the word celebrate isn't used, they rejoiced, they gave thanks, and they gave gifts, and God specifically led them there. And it wasn't on that day, because it's not about a day, it's about the birth. And the third reason. So the third reason is really important, because people like this say that we don't have the authority to celebrate Christmas, or they say God never told us to celebrate Christmas, which is true. God allows us as humans to celebrate things that are human nature, as long as those things are not sinful. So we celebrate Mother's Day. We celebrate Father's Day. We celebrate Veterans Day. We celebrate Independence Day because we appreciate and respect that we fought for our independence. And there is a place in the Bible where people created a holiday that they took upon themselves to create and celebrate, and God honored it. It's in the book of Esther. Specifically, it says the Jews took it upon themselves to create this holiday because their lives were saved, and it should be celebrated with joy and with feasting and with giving of gifts. After they did it, God honored it by including it in His Word, which is evidence that we are allowed to celebrate those things that are of human nature, like fighting for our independence and getting it, like the Israelites' lives being saved, like celebrating the birth of Christ, whose birth saved humanity from their sins. All of these are biblical reasons why it's okay to celebrate Christmas. You don't have to celebrate it. Some people might have issues with how it's celebrated and the commercialism, but it is biblically okay to celebrate Christmas. And I pray that you have a very Merry Christmas.